Welcome back everybody to another episode of Subnautica with me, Vapor. And as we left off in the last episode, we were just leaving the Aurora. I've just kind of jumped back into the Cyclops, and we're going to make good our escape. Now, if you remember rightly, we repaired the reactor core, didn't we? So hopefully there's going to be no more radiation pouring into the ocean. Now, I don't think it's going to affect kind of our exploring of the vessel any further, but I think it'll probably mean in the future we don't need the radiation suit. He said, I think it was like 3 days or 4 days or something like that. But what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our original little base over here. And then we're going to go and detect, it's because I'm reading that. We're going to check out that landmass that we picked up from, I think, let's have a look. Well, I can't see it in here. Let me just quickly get off here. We picked up an X, which was a signal which I've noticed has appeared in here, which has put that on our radar. Now, in one of the previous episodes I did notice some land, but we never explored it. But it was kind of just after I kind of finished the episode, so yeah, we've not been there. But what we'll do is we'll pop over here, we'll dump off some of our stuff, we'll get some water, some food, and we'll go and have a look at that before we start looking for more of those blueprints, because I think I noticed holy crap, there's some serious noise. Yeah, I have the water filtration on my base over here. I think it's B1. Wow, that is so loud, whatever that is. But I can't build it on my new base, so I guess I was lucky, and if now I did that as a blueprint that you need to kind of learn. So there are some big fishes below there. I could just see something in the corner. Oh no, it's parts of the Aurora. Just have a quick swing round and have a look. I don't know quite what it was. This might be a bit of the ship that's fallen off the side. And they've got some acid mushrooms or something down there. Oh, it just looks... Oh, there's a little case there as well. So I guess there's still much more we need to do around here. How much power have we got? We're running out of power. Oh look, there's something I can go and... Actually, I might go and scan that. We'll stop just here. We'll go and have a quick look and see what that is. So my only worry is if we're going to run out of power. But we might have enough time to make a battery, so... there it is. Oh, Seamoth. Yeah, I lost my Seamoth blueprint for some reason, so we'll take this. I think it's where we're on the experimental mode, so things kind of do go missing occasionally. Well, that's a shame. I was hoping for something a bit more exciting, but we still need to collect those. And the thing is, once you finish collecting them, if you still scan something you've already done, you get titanium and other things for them. So it's still worth kind of scanning one if they're nearby. I wouldn't necessarily get off my ship for one, but you don't really know what they are until you're there. So if you're there, go for it. Now see that there? See, it's kind of strangely rendered. I bet that's what you need the laser cutter for. I bet that's a section you can cut through. So we'll have to build that as well. But we really need to kind of think about, I'm going to say growing food. I don't quite know how it works. We have gardens. Oh, there's another one there. We'll have a look at that. We might never even get to this other island in this episode at this rate. I'm being distracted. Oh, it's beautiful around here though. There's some fish here, so I might pick them up. Another Seamoth. Come on, we'll take you. Plenty of air sacs around here. There's one now. Speak to the devil. And we'll take you. because we can obviously eat these. We got water in the other base, but a little bit of food. There we go. It's quite nice around here, actually. I think when we was exploring originally, because oh yeah, there's B1. That's where we're going. We couldn't come over here because of the radiation, but we obviously have the suit now. Oh, look at the power, it's going down. It's a shame there's no other way of charging it. Like I can't plug it in anywhere. I wonder if I can. Whoa! I wonder if I can whack a solar panel near it and whether or not that would work. I might try that actually. We might have a look at that once we get back to this base. I mean, it's probably going to take quite a bit of time because this thing holds a lot of power. That's like a Gary fish, I think that was swimming past. Oh my goodness, the land's quite low here. It's probably another seamoth fragment. I'm not going to jump out just for that. There's another one there as well. Probably going to be quite a few around here. Now hopefully I can get over here without completely... Yep, I'm already catching the bottom of my ship. Yeah, come on. Oh, we're going to flip over. Oh dear. Oh, that makes me slightly seasick. Oh. Let's jump out. Oh, I'm parked on a rock. No wonder. Oh, we'll come back and fix that in a second. Let's sort ourselves out with some food. That's really bad parking.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We got these salts in here. Yep. We'll take the water. We've got a fish in there as well by the looks of it. Oh, wrong one. I prefer to do cure food if I can, so we can keep it a little bit longer. Right, well, let's have a look. Oh, it's rotten. Oh, look at the difference that made. That wasn't a good idea. I still need a bit more food. We can eat some other things as well. I think you can eat acid mushrooms. Where's this heat power? Okay, we'll store that. Maybe not in here. What have we got here? Grapevine sample. Yeah, so I can eat that, so I might. Let's chuck that in there. Let's take these. They're not rotten yet for whatever reason. Drop this lubricant. Gold. Picked up all manner of things here.
Warning. Blood loss detected.
Okay, I'm guessing you're not supposed to eat them too much. Whoops. Quartz. What do you need to make a solar panel? Number 4, let's have a look. Titanium and quartz. Okay, so if we pick up 2 titanium, could do with making batteries, but if we run out of power, what we'll do is we'll just jump out and take the seam off. I can always come back and rescue it later on. I don't want to be spending too much just running around collecting resources. I'd rather do that when I'm not filming as much as possible. Right, let's see if we can back out. Good. Whoa. Are we flying? What on earth is going on? What? That is not even possible. I don't get outside because I'm worried. Well, I won't be able to get back in. What have we done here? This has got to be damaging the Cyclops, surely. It looks like we're really floating above the water. Oh, jeez. That was bizarre. Right. Let's go and have a look then. see what wonderful things we can find on this island. Yes, I was eating these, but I think when I ate too many, it didn't kind of agree with me very much. Hopefully, though, we should be fine for food and water. We'll probably get there and make it back, as long as I don't get too distracted. Which, let's face it, does have a tendency to happen sometimes. Because I'll see something funky and think, oh, let's go and have a look. I mean, I wonder if there's a map. I could do with a map. Because if I had a map, I'd be able to know what the areas were, or at least kind of refer to them and kind of label them something. I mean, some of the areas are quite same old. Okay, so we're not that far away, so we are running out of power, but I think we're going to be alright. So we've got that beacon that I placed here, which does seem to be very close to that island. So we'll assume that was the island that I saw when I was here. Dead fish. They seem to be floating. It's a bit strange. Oh, alright, it's loading something up. Alright, let's go up. I can kind of see something there. There's a bit of a graphical glitch. There's something wrong with this window. When you look at things, you can see inside buildings when you shouldn't be able to. It's a bit weird. Yep, there it was. So there's some kind of building on that island, or a cave or something. Not that I should be able to see that, but wow, this is, jeez, that's a lot bigger than the other island. Doesn't look very. Let's wait a second. Here we go. It's starting to render it. That is a huge island. I can't see the bottom of it yet. It's a little odd. You think I'd be able to see the rocks underneath? Is that floating? What on earth? That is floating, isn't it? How is that even possible? I'm a little bit speechless. Some pretty kind of plants growing on the side here, and what on earth are those? They look alive. It looks like a huge alien egg, if I'm honest. Let's have a quick look on here. Well, apart from the graphical glitches I'm having there, it's looking quite pretty actually. Right, let's park up as close as possible. Let's go and explore this somewhat, I guess, floating island. I'm going to see if, as well, while we're here, if I build a solar panel right next to it, if it'll let me. Look, because if you build a base, it usually connects to the closest building, doesn't it? So you'll see a no. Okay, nothing's gone across. What happens if we put it straight on top of the Cyclops? I don't think I can get on top of it from here. Might have to lower it down a bit. This is all theory and speculation, by the way. I don't have a clue. But it recognises it as an object. Right, let's lower it down a sec before we go and have a look.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you very much, strange computer voice. Let's just go down, take it under the water, it's about there maybe. There we go. So, can we build a solar panel on top of this thing? No seems to be the answer to that question. I suppose it makes sense. It probably wouldn't be able to track it. Because it's obviously moving along all the time. Oh well, that's a shame. I don't think we'll be taking that back home. Right, I'll get the knife out. Let's have a look. Don't know if it's going to have any of those creepy crawly crabs. Sounds like a jungle, doesn't it? Ooh. Can we... Well, it's hitting it and it's registering as it kind of... Yeah. It's registering it as something to hit, so... Can't seemingly pick anything up. Maybe we get the scanner out. Let's see if this will pick up on anything. It's really beautiful though. It sounds like there's a lot of animals on this island. What are they? Pick up purple. I want to know where it is though. Can I eat it? Okay, well, that's a bit... It's obviously a very new thing. It doesn't really have any description. Oh man, it's going to be really dark now and I don't... Oh wow, look! Everything's glowing. All these plants. Problem is I don't have a torch. Okay, that was a bit strange. It went dark and then light again. What happened there? It doesn't go light and dark that quickly. Unless that big moon or planet there got in the way of the sun, maybe. Alright, is there anything on this island that we can pick up? I know we just picked up those things that seemingly have no purpose yet. It is, the sun is there and that planet must have blocked it out. Bit of an eclipse. What have we got here? I'm guessing a lot of this stuff is kind of new then. Pink mushroom. I'm going to pick them up anyway, even though we can't do anything with them. We'll see. Let's go and explore a bit more. Actually. Purple, pink. Yeah, I can't eat them or anything. Look, is that a toadstool? Is that something else? Oh, it's pink mushroom. We got some of those, didn't we? I don't know if the crafting station will think anything of them. Maybe it'll recognise them as a food source or something. We'll try that. Let's continue. Oh. Right, we just come from over there. Let's carry on. I think there's a bit of a cave here somewhere. Wow. It is quite pretty, but I don't think it's finished. And I wonder if this is in the live game. I don't know if it is or not, to be honest. But they say there's a lot of noises which would make it seem like there's a lot of animals. Obviously, we can see the flying birds above the island. Something up there. What was that? What the hell? What the... That's a base. That would indicate that someone else survived, maybe? It looks like their base has taken a beating for whatever reason. It looks half built into the land. It's going dark now and I can't really see what I'm doing. Let's see if we can get inside. Right, it's either partly finished or something's gone wrong. Because his bit's missing, bit's broken off. Wow. Okay, well, that is a little bit of a bombshell there. really bizarre, unless some of this was on the ship and it's fallen off. Can't use the ladders or anything. It seems a little bit defunct almost. You can't really do anything with it. Well, that's actually surprised me. I'm starting to wonder now if there is actually other survivors and other people. Because if you think, at the beginning it's just stated that there was no other life signs detected on the Aurora. It didn't say whether or not there was any other life signs detected in the ocean. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to go back and listen to what she actually says. I'll read through the PDA because I think it has a full log of everything that she says. That's quite shocking actually. But this is so beautiful. It all glows at night as well. I guess there was a big mountain, wasn't there? We could probably go to the top, but it doesn't seem to be any kind of resources we can collect other than those mushrooms and things, which don't really seem to have much use. Oh wow, what a view. Wow, that's quite a interesting point to leave it, I think. We've found an island that floats, and we've also found a base that looks very similar to the kind of building blocks that we use. So, is there more people around? Maybe we'll find out later on. So, until next time, as always, take care.